Hey, how's it, everyone? It's not just average Joe. So I got requested to do this the past week, and stuff happened, so I wasn't able to do it. What's going on? Search heroes. Why can't I search heroes? Hurry up. So I'm gonna do. It's gonna be a character spotlight on Merric. Um, yeah. So it's gonna be a character spotlight on Merric. Well, not really a spotlight. Low light. He's not the best unit. So when you look at the stat distribution, he has a nice HP stat at 43. Not a very good attack stat. The speed stat is okay, so that he doesn't get doubled, but it's not like he's going to be doubling anyone. He's kind of like in sort of the. No, he's on the 34, 33 range. That would be a lot better. If you want to use him for defensive purposes, I actually would recommend a plus speed as opposed to any other stat, so he doesn't get doubled. Other than that, he has a good defense stat and he has decent resistance. I mean, the only thing I can think of right off the bat, if I had to pick, would be the triangle that Ron Raven build. The only issue the thing is with Merric is all of his stats they're just okay at best. They're just okay. So it's really hard to justify really investing him into any of the other kind of unit but a tanky one, because that's what his being a jack of all trades. That's kind of how stat distribution would make him. He doesn't necessarily excel at anything, but he doesn't I wouldn't say he has bad stats in any stat. Like none of them are, terrible, but none of them are amazing. I do have a gold Merric myself. Where is he? Really a troll green gold. Like some people say that with the advent of weapon refinery, Dark Excalibur is not so bad in Merric. But here's my thing with that. Okay, it's a pet peeve of mine, because so far we've only been given I don't know at most maybe 600 do. You could probably get 600 do from all the refining stones. I think that's the estimate. Maybe it's a lot less. 500, 600. And I'm being really liberal. So you only have an opportunity to refine very few weapons, very few people's weapon refinery, right? Now, before you go to Merric, let's see. Why don't you focus on maybe someone like Julia? Give her Divine Naga. You can go with Lynn. Give her an incredibly good offensive weapon, player face weapon. Ephraim is also a lot better. You can go Minerva, who I just refined her axe. Where is she? Where is this woman? Okay, there. You can go refine Hot Claire. You can go refine. Actually, I think that's all. Who else needs to do? I think that's it. Everyone else is refining stones. Anyways, my point is there are a lot of better options out there as opposed to using Merric. I think there's a banner actually. No. So there's a lot better options out there other than Merric, and if you had to invest in those units, they're probably a lot better than Merric. If you really like Merric as a unit, I'm not going to stop you by all means, but if not, then yeah. So having said that, if you're crazy enough to go ahead with the Merric set, I would go Ron Raven, probably swap or reposition. Swap is fine because he's going to be an enemy phase unit, and swap is a very good enemy phase support skill. Well, it's a player phase, but it brings you into enemy phase territory. Rising Wind is okay. I mean, if you want to use the Dark Excalibur, you're gonna have to give him Moon Bow or something. Get the proc. I don't know how it works with these skills, because it's not like it actually activates in battle. It activates outside of combat first. So I'm not sure how it works. Triangle of Death, obviously, you can't really have a Raven set without Triangle of Death. I would give him Quick Riposte. Not like he doesn't get doubled, but he doesn't. No, sorry, he doesn't get doubled, but he doesn't double. So you want him to double. So Quick Riposte is probably the best option. And then C skill, I mean, he has okay stats. I guess you could try Panic Ploy, any of the tactics. He's not really gonna scare anyone with any of the other ploys other than Panic Ploy because of his low resistance stat. But yeah, Triangle and Grand Raven is really interesting. He has decent defenses. He has a decent HP, so overall bulk is quite decent. That helps him stay in quicker pause range for a little longer. Usually with Grand Raven sets, you probably give them a decent defense kind of effect. Yeah, even Grand Raven sets, close counter is like you think it's okay, but it's actually not okay in Grand Raven sets. So his role was to tank. I don't know about tank. He's a wall. He'd play more of like a magic-based physical wall, and I think that's his best use given his stat distribution. He doesn't, like he's just really lackluster, and honestly, if he just had, if they gave him a +3 stat boost to his resistance, I'd stomach it better. I would actually think of investing in him. Or even +3 in attack. It looks a lot nicer, but for the time being, he's not the best investment of your due at the moment, and he's still somewhat of a troll gold. That's my opinion on him. Anyways, yeah, I'm trying not to bash him, but I am. All right, yeah, but if you want to go use him, go ahead. If you like him as a character, there's no denying he could be a good character. It's just that Heroes wasn't very friendly to him, focusing way too much on a lot of HP and not enough on the other stats. But that's gonna be everything. Thank you for watching. Later days.